Enclave has remote start so that drivers can start their vehicle from a distance using the remote keyless entry fob. Enclave's remote start triggers the automatic climate control, so the vehicle will be just the right temperature when the driver gets in. Standard tri-zone automatic climate control gives the driver, front seat passenger, and rear cabin passengers control of their temperature and how airflow is distributed. Enclave's climate controls have been revamped for 2013. They're easier to see and use, and you can even manipulate them wearing gloves. Enclave's standard instrumentation includes the driver information center, tachometer, speedometer, fuel, coolant temperature, battery, gear selector, outside air temperature, and compass display. Driver personalization features are set through the driver information center and the buttons on the faceplate. Audio features are controlled through the new IntelliLink radio with its full-color touchscreen, or by using voice commands initiated through the steering wheel controls. Steering wheel controls also let you scroll through audio sources and favorites, and they're used to initiate hands-free phone calls using a connected, compatible Bluetooth phone. On the left side of the steering wheel, you'll find Enclave's standard cruise control. It's easy to make speed adjustments without removing your hands from the wheel or your eyes from the road. Also new for 2013, Enclave has a standard rear-view camera integrated into the IntelliLink display. And to make backing up even easier, rear ultrasonic parking assist with audible warnings is standard as well. The navigation system is available for Enclave as part of the IntelliLink radio. The built-in navigation system can be controlled using voice commands or the touchscreen. It offers several map views, including full screen for optimum readability. Drivers can input an address in a number of ways, ranging from using an address or an entry from their phone book to using points of interest or latitude and longitude. Enclave comes with 6 complimentary months of OnStar's Directions and Connections plan. To get where they're going, Enclave owners only have to push the OnStar button and ask the advisor to download directions to their Enclave, and a voice calls out every turn. And OnStar Directions and Connections offers customers even more. Hands-free calling from OnStar allows drivers to safely make and receive calls from their car. With best-in-class diagnostics from OnStar, maintaining their Enclave can be as simple as checking their email or the OnStar Remote Link mobile app. Customers can choose to receive an email every month with the status of key operating systems. And if they've reported their Enclave stolen, OnStar can use GPS technology to help authorities quickly locate and recover it. On most Buick models, an advisor can send a remote ignition block signal to help authorities safely recover the vehicle. In a crash, built-in sensors can automatically connect an OnStar advisor to the subscriber's vehicle to see if the driver needs help sent to their exact location. Other OnStar emergency services include Injury Severity Predictor and First Assist.
Enclave climate controls feature a streamlined look, easy operation, and at-a-glance readouts. The tri-zone system is standard on all trim levels. Large knobs control the temperature and fan speed. To adjust the temperature, rotate the temperature control knob. Rotate the fan speed control knob to change the flow of the air entering the cabin through the vents. Press the individual air delivery mode buttons on the control panel to direct the air to specific vents in the vehicle. Touch the auto button to put the system in automatic mode, which keeps cabin temperature constant with no driver intervention. It functions very similar to a home thermostat. Press the sync button to synchronize the passenger temperature with the driver setting. Tri-zone controls feature individualized temperature settings for the driver, front passenger, and passengers in the rear seats. Press the rear button on the front control panel to turn the rear climate control system on or off. Turning it on gives control of the system to passengers in the rear seat. It also activates a secondary air conditioning unit for maximum cooling of the vehicle. Dome lamps come on automatically when a door is open unless the dome off button is depressed. Adjust brightness of the instrument panel and ambient lighting with the knob to the left of the steering column. Push the knob in all the way, then release, and it extends out. Turn the knob clockwise or counterclockwise to brighten or dim the instrument panel. The dome lights can also be turned off by turning the instrument panel brightness control knob counterclockwise to its farthest position. Push the button back in when finished. The available rear seat entertainment system includes DVD player in the radio. Simply insert a DVD to play it. Overhead video display screen for DVDs and auxiliary devices. Audio and video jacks to connect auxiliary devices. 2 wireless headphones for private listening, and remote control for ease of operation by passengers in the rear seat. The video screen is located in the overhead console. Push the release button to move the screen to the desired viewing position. Adjust the screen display mode, brightness, and language from the setup menu on the remote control. Audio-visual jacks on the rear of the floor console enable connections from an auxiliary device such as a camcorder or video game system. Power for auxiliary systems is not supplied by the radio, so the power must be on for the auxiliary device itself and the rear seat entertainment video screen in order to operate. Audio from the DVD player or auxiliary device can be heard through wireless headphones, vehicle speakers, and vehicle wired headphone jacks on the rear seat audio system. 7 or 8 passenger seating options provide maximum passenger and cargo flexibility. Low step-in height means easy entry and egress. Low rear floor height means easy load-in. Fold flat second and third row seats provide best-in-class cargo space, up to 116 cubic feet. The second row Smart Slide seating system means easy access to the third row, whether equipped with a bench seat or bucket seats. Simply pull forward on the lever and push it forward for easy access to the rear seats. Folding the second row of seats to flat position is simple. First, remove anything on or under the seat. Then pull forward on the reclining seat back strap until the seat lies flat. Folding the third row of seats to flat position is just as simple. First, remove anything on or under the seat. Disconnect the rear safety belt mini latch and let the belt retract into the headliner. From the liftgate cargo area, pull up on the release lever on the back of the seat. The headrest moves forward automatically. Then push the seat back forward to lie flat. The 8-seat configuration features bench seats in the second and third rows. The 7-seat configuration features captain's chairs in the second row and bench seats in the third. Side Blind Zone Alert is a lane-changing aid that helps alert drivers of vehicles in their side blind zones. The system uses radar to check the side blind zones for another vehicle. If it detects a vehicle, the Side Blind Zone Alert symbol flashes in the side view mirrors to warn the driver not to change lanes. Rear Cross Traffic Alert uses radar to detect oncoming traffic when backing out of a parking place and works in conjunction with the rear camera system. If traffic is detected, the oncoming danger is highlighted on the rear vision screen. In addition, the Side Blind Zone Alert symbols flash and an audible sound alerts the driver from the speakers on that specific side of the vehicle. To turn off the Rear Cross Traffic Alert or the Side Blind Zone Alert, use the customization settings in the Driver Information Center.